We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Miami Marlins and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's Baseball on the Show, and it's coming up next. Clayton Kershaw, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
So coming to the plate, Jonathan Villar. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
First pitch, 7-10.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball is swung on and missed, and there is your first out of the contest.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
At the plate, Miguel Rojas. As Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they've been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. Dero, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
And he fouls this one off. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Jorge Alfaro is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And he misses with it, 1-1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Dero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not to say complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
Full count, 3-2. Here comes the payoff pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for Miami, and now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Sixto Sanchez gets the starting assignment for the Fish in this matchup. What's your take on him, Dan?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Ready now, A.J. Pollard. They lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. A ball and no strikes. Guys, this Marlins ball club as they begin play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's late in the season and we're looking at 2 teams in the cellar right now. But do not get it twisted for a second. There's only 750 big leaguers at any given time in the league. And no one that I've ever played with gave an at-bat away or threw a cookie down the middle of the plate. These guys will not just play out the string. They will battle because they are professionals.
The 2-1 on its way.
Ball 3.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Full count now.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
3-2 pitch. Catches the corner. Got him looking. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and digging in at the plate will be Justin Turner. First offering on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. VR is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Batting first, the right fielder, Mookie.
Here's Mookie Betts. He's definitely a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the National League in that category.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
Popped him up. Cooper ranging into the outfield. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. And inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Back in Los Angeles for the second, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, the grounds crew members that I talked to prior to the game said the weather we're experiencing right now is expected to move on as the game progresses. They said they'll put extra effort into keeping the field dry until this rain dies down. But despite it being a little wet at the moment, we should get this one in uninterrupted.
Let's hope, Heidi, for all of our sake, that Mother Nature takes that front and passes it through without an incident. Here comes the first pitch. Slider laid off for a ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two and 2 the count. Now the pitch. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3 and 2. Fouled away. He'll try it again. 3 and 2. Hit hard down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3 and 2. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Batting fifth, the third baseman.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Now at the plate, Brian Anderson. And he's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. One away.
Batting seventh, the first baseman.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And let's take a look at A.J. Pollock. This guy is dynamic from both sides of the baseball. Steals bags, hits for power, but his signature is on defense. His ability to run balls down in the gap and play an unbelievable center field.
Garrett Cooper comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Weak grounder down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second just because he took the first one that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Got him.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Stepping in now, Christian Lopes. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. High in the air out to center field. Pollock has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Marlins leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next, the dangerous power threat, Max Muncy.
The first baseman, Max Muncy.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Oh, that's it.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Now the 2-1.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
And there's a base hit on the line. Around first, he's digging for second.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
Digging in, Drew Jackson, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
0-1 count. Here it comes.
Nope.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Muncy leads off second with nobody out. Changeup laid off down around the shins. 1. Here it is. Skied into straightaway right. Kemp is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And let's take a look at Brian Anderson. This guy, when I see him out there on the field, I think of one thing. He's a ball player. Offers versatility for his manager. Outfield, little third base. He was fighting for the 2018 Rookie of the Year.
Jock Peterson is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. The average not so hot, down at 210 for the season. 18 homers and 37 RBIs. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
All right, no more hope, and he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 3-2 pitch. There's ball 4.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
He's set and the pitch. Will Smith stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now. You want to get a little bit greedy. Ideally, it'd be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
To the plate now, Kike Hernandez. Fouled off. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. The 0-1 offering. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Bottom of the 2nd here with no score. Hernandez behind the ball and 2 strikes. And the slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. And he'll make it back in safely at third. The 2-2 pitch.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Scooped up, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Dodgers strand a couple. Will move to the 3rd with no score. Into the box now, Sixto Sanchez, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1. Down the line and fair, that's a hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he will pull into 2nd with a leadoff double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Into the box now, Jonathan Villar. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A runner at 2nd, nobody out. And it's fouled away. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2. No one out with a runner at second. That's popped up. Hernandez has a play. One away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
At the plate, Miguel Rojas. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Skied into very shallow right. Betts has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The left fielder,
Stepping up to the plate, Corey Dickerson. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Turner will put this one away, and the side is retired. 1 left for Miami. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
We're back now for the Dodgers' third turn at bat, and unfortunately for them and their fans, this lineup hasn't really found its stride this season. Case in point, they currently rank last in the league in team batting average and on-base percentage. On that note, one of the hitters told me, "I'd be lying if I told you it isn't frustrating for everyone. We're all really competitive guys in that clubhouse, so to be where we are is probably keeping some guys up at night." Sounds like a group looking for answers, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi.
leading up to the Dodgers.
First offering on its way.
Like that. Kershaw.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, center fielder.
A reminder that Dodger baseball continues all season long here on the show. There you get a look at what's coming up over the course of the next 7 days. Now the pitch. A.J. Pollock will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Dickerson's after it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Up next to the Dodgers, the third baseman, Justin.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. First pitch coming. Here it is. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
VR will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Now in the box, Jorge Alfaro. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Line shot to first, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Matt Kemp.
So one away here with the bases empty. And coming up, the dangerous right fielder, Matt Kemp. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw on to first takes care of Kemp as he's turned away for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Riding in once again, Brian Anderson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And that misses, ball one.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Count even now at 1-1. Anderson is a highly regarded defender, especially as corner infielders go. Some guys at first or third are there because they can hit, but he takes a lot of pride in his defense, and as a result, it's definitely not uncommon for him to make an impact on the game with his glove. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts coming on. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Bottom of the inning now. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Mookie Betts.
The right fielder, Mookie.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. One and one to the Dodgers first baseman.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
The 1-2. There's a slider taken for a ball. And he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
So now to the plate, Drew Jackson. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 1-1 the count. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Grounded weakly toward third. He's got to hurry. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field in Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Turner barehands it. He gathers the throw. He beat it out. Remarkable play just to stop that ball, but it's going to go into the books as a hit, and the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first baseline. When you smell it.
Ouch, that one hit him.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
So stepping in, Sixto Sanchez. A fairly clear sacrifice situation here with 2 on and nobody out. Throw not in time at first, so the pitcher tries to give himself up, but instead he gets himself a base hit. Back to the top of the order now, and the switch hitter Jonathan Villar will be the next to bat. 1 ball, no strikes the count. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. 2 balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
2-1 now. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Now the payoff pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That's his 2nd strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
At the plate now, Miguel Rojas, as he'll take a good look at a curveball that sweeps right across the zone in there for the first strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one, and he fouls this one off. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. The second for 1. Throw to Muncy to finish the double play. That retires the side. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going, and he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game, so their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Pitch on the way. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. He takes the turn and heads for second.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Into the box, Will Smith. As he'll take a look at ball one. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
A runner at second, nobody out. Two and 2 to the Dodgers catcher. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fastball well outside. Kike Hernandez, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get in the chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Stepping in now, Kike Hernandez. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Well, the good news is this guy can really dial it up and let it fly. The bad news is sometimes he overthrows it and has absolutely no idea where it's going. He's in a little bit of a trouble, so we'll see if he can work his way out of this.
Stepping into the box, Clayton Kershaw. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
He tried the surprise attack there with the bunt with a runner on base. Hey, he gets thrown out, but it works just as good as a sacrifice.
Coming to the plate now, A.J. Pollock. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's set. Here it comes. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Well, I don't know if he has a blister or some kind of mechanical glitch right now, but anytime you hit 2 batters in one game, let alone an inning, you're in trouble. We'll see if he can dial it back in before he hits another guy.
Striding into the box, Justin Turner. First pitch on its way. This is hit to third. Is he going to get out of this? He is. A bit unconventionally, perhaps, but it works out in the end, and the inning is over. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. In now, Corey Dickerson. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. And Dickerson behind 0-2 now.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Ready with another 0-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Jorge Alfaro. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
And the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High in the air out to center field. Pollock has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting. Right fielder. Matt Kemp.
Standing in, Matt Kemp. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. On its way is pitch number 75. And there's ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Drilled to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Now batting. Third baseman. Brian Anderson.
To the plate now, Brian Anderson, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one. Mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch, strike 2.
Fouled away. Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Marlins leave 1. We are still scoreless. Standing in, Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
The right fielder, Mookie.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1.
Oh, that's 6 out.
Outside, 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out.
Now back, first baseman, Matt Muncy.
Next up is Max Muncy. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ball 1, no strikes.
A ball and no strikes. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Kemp, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he'll pull into second with one away. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Into the box now, Drew Jackson. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Fooled by the speed and location of that one. It's 2-2.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Dickerson on the move. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And in the end, the tag appears to have been a bluff. He's back to second.
The left fielder, number 31, Peterson.
Next up for Los Angeles, Jock Peterson. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in 8.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Now batting, catcher.
Ready for another chance? Will Smith. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes.
Nope, that's the ball. One ball, 1 strike.
2 men are on with 2 men out. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Kemp. He won't have a play, and this should finally get him on the board.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Now indication from the dugout that they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with 2 gone.
The pitcher, number 22.
And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And up next will be the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. 1-1. Here it is.
Count is 2-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Kemp coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
The center fielder, number 11, AJ.
Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. He'll depart after 5 2/3, as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ball game. Ryan Cook answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just one out to get out of it. So now to the plate, A.J. Pollock. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Going back is the center fielder. 1 run is scored. 2 runs are in. Now a third runner heading for the plate. Safe at the plate as they push the lead to 5 now.
Bases loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in the second he stepped into the box. Puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3-run double every day of the week.
Plate now, Justin Turner, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. High in the air into shallow left center. Dickerson's there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Another good inning here for the Dodgers. Hey, not everybody leaves early. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. There's the cold strike he was looking for. 2-2 now.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. Makes the play. 1 away.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Up next from Miami, Christian Lopes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Grounded softly down the line toward first. Throw on to first to take care of him, and Kershaw's in control now. 2 away.
Number 46, Ryan Cook.
Harold Ramirez will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Harold Ramirez.
And they start him out away with a cold strike. He'll enter play with an average of .311, 4 home runs, and 34 driven in. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Now a flare out to left center. Jackson onto the grass. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Miami down in order. Need to get it. Jose Arena gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
The windup and the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. Lopes retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for out number 1. So a good job to get the out there, but with 5 runs already surrendered, that's not going to do any favors to the team ERA so far this season. And as you see there, they find themselves 2 from the bottom, 13th place in the National League. Digging in and looking for more, Max Muncy. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. And now a pitch on the way. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
1 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 home. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
In now, Drew Jackson. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. 2 out, nobody on. Up high, 2-1 now.
I got 2-1 the count.
Popped him up. Rojas has it, and that retires the side. Dodgers down in order as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Gray has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Here's the first pitch to him. Jonathan Villar is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Turner barehands it. Not in time. That was a big-time stab. There was just too much speed getting down the line.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Behind 0-2 now. A runner at first with no outs here. Good waste pitch, 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. The 1-2 pitch. Rolled slowly to first. He's got it to second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. slapped hard the opposite way. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers think, and he's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
So striding in, Jorge Alfaro. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with the runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. One left for Miami. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Stepping up now, Jock Peterson. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time.
And they'll have to kind of come after him this time. No good reason for walking him right here.
Now here's the pitch.
Nope.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
2-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And there's one away.
Now batting, catcher, Will Smith.
Digging in, Will Smith. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First offering on its way.
0-1.
0-1, here's the pitch.
Whoa, that's down.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
The 2-1 home. And looked like he jammed him that time a bit as it's hit in the air to center field. VR is there. 2 gone.
The batter, the second baseman, TJ Hernandez.
2 away for the Dodgers here in the 8th. And that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder coming on. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers, but they hold a 5-0 lead. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Matt Kemp.
Right fielder, Matt Kemp.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit in the air to center field. Pollock has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
Up next to the ball,
A reminder to stick around after the ball game ends tonight. We'll have full highlights from this evening's contest right here on the show. Ready now for the Marlins, Brian Anderson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. Throw won't get him.
Well, we've been waiting for an opportunity like this since the game started. 1 out and our first run is 90 feet away. The challenge now is to get him home.
At the plate, Garrett Cooper. No balls and 1 strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 1-1.
1-1.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Comes set. Now the pitch. And there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. Digging in now, Christian Lopes. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And they'll squeeze this one for the final out. And the Dodgers have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
A 5-0 finish tonight. The Dodgers rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Clayton Kershaw earns his 6th winning decision in this one. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 5 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Marlins, no runs, 7 hits,